Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Coldfire. Please like, share, and subscribe if you would like me to tap into your specific situations, ask for signs and synchronicities. You might show up in the reading. Also, please take what resonates and leave what does not. This is a timeless read. So are all of my other readings, even if they're time-stamped or dated. Past, present, or future. These are just sequences of the energies.
It's 5 o'clock.
Energy changes, so be careful and double check where you are on this journey right now. So let's get some notes from the universe on love and connection. It's not only about being right. It's in all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pitted against each other, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length in considering the other's perspective. Don't you agree? The universe. I just saw in one of the video titles on YouTube, uh, in the thumbnail, DM asks for forgiveness, and it just automatically, my mind just automatically said like, forgiveness is needless. He needed divine masculines needn't feel guilty. If it's a mistake, it's done unknowingly, and if we look at it from the other's perspective, then we see that it isn't a mistake. It was just a sequence of action, like cause and effect. When you understand the energy that the other person was functioning in, the energy of their life situations, and then it becomes easier to see the other person's perspective. You are being watched by loving eyes. What if you're actually an ancient gladiator of love and joy who agreed to visit Earth during these primitive years to spark some new thinking? Share a few smiles and help others discover they too are awesome. Just saying, the universe. P.S. Up for a joust, of course, with Robert Thingies. So yesterday, I was just thinking that the the guardian of the star seeds are what are watching over. There is the topmost guardian watching over, and also Archangel Michael is the guardian archangel, is the master, is the guide for twin flames, and 144,000 incarnations of the warriors of Archangel Michael's army. So if you connect with that energetically, you might want to go a little deeper in your research of that mythology, or come up with your own findings about the Legion of Archangel Michael. It will help you understand a little better of what's going on in your spiritual journey. Also, what you give will come back. When in doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, make peace. When there's no doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, make peace. Did I make life too easy? The universe. P.S. There's no doubt who is number one in my book. Shh. Interesting energies from the universe on this connection right now. Interesting notes, I would like to say. But let's get some star code astro oracle. Mhm. Also, I forgot to start introduce what twin flames, according to my perspective, are. Twin flame, we are our own twin flame. It is the divine masculine, divine feminine polarities of our souls, energies. Uh, so we can actually, our mind sees things in duality. So the soul is one whole thing, energy field, right? And it has its own journey. Our energy has moved across time and space and found itself here on this timeline. And because we are in the physical plane, our mind separates the two polarities and deals with them separately and activates or taps into the one that is needed the most for you to venture across your physical material world existence. So the internal so when you're on the twin flame journey, those polarities are continuously interacting with each other. You start hearing the other polarity, and before that you have a soulmate before you get onto the twin flame journey. And when you reach the twin flame journey, you might uh, stumble across catalysts, um, other twin flames who are up for initiation. Afterwards, you will go through the dark night of the soul, and also you will stumble across your divine counterpart. They are uh, the one soul that is quantum entangled with you. They are another incarnation of your soul. They too have the divine masculine polarity and the divine feminine polarity that reflects back. But if you are accessing your divine feminine polarity, they will reflect back divine masculine polarity, and vice versa. Resources, second house. I think whatever you're resonating with, soulmates, twin flame, divine counterpart. Right now, the physical plane is really helping all of us out. Bringing about resources for this partnership. It could be other people, other connections. Suddenly, you have help at home, at work, otherwise. Um, when it comes to money especially seems to be coming your daily requirements are definitely taken care of. It's on autopilot now. You have graduated from having to think about your daily routine in terms of monetary expenses. You have perfected that daily budgeting, and you kind of have the struck the arrow in the right fruit. Whatever knowledge you're bringing about through your work or through your interactions with the physical plane or the external world, you are seeing that the monetary value is pretty high, and everybody else is also recognizing this. And finally, there is some sort of a piece for this. Palace Athena, think the thoughts, the internal dialogue between your divine masculine polarity of the mind and divine feminine polarity of the mind is like they're thinking about what the other polarity say, is speaking, because all of another thing, it's that mainly both the divine counterpart, soulmate, twin flame, catalysts that you meet, false twins, karmics, whoever you meet, they are all they have predominantly spent time in the same polarity as you have predominantly spent time. That's why you meet each other in the physical plane, because they will reflect what you have also neglected in your life or haven't had the chance to deal with. That's why you get an external manifestation of that lesson, right? Even with your divine counterpart, as soon as you meet, you will keep shifting polarities. Both of y'all have predominantly spent some time in uh, definitely spent some time predominantly in a polarity, either masculine or feminine, right? But as soon as you meet, you kind of you shift one person shifts into the other polarity, and one person is completely tapped into their higher self. And then there is a next chapter where you will switch polarities, and the other person will be tapped into the higher self of the predominant polarity, and then both of y'all will leave the higher self, go down to the matrix things, and keep switching polarities. So, but with the divine counterpart, you are always going to be in the opposite polarities. The opposite polarities are going to be interacting with each other. So, this is because you need to learn how to actually interact with the opposite polarity and the opposite polarities higher self. You need to learn how to deal with the opposite side of your within yourself, right? The light and the dark, both. Like communicating with the dark. We have this card here, Taurus cultivate. There's something big coming up in Taurus season, and that's why I'm leaving the Moonology deck. I'm not going to. I had started putting up moon sign shorts, love messages for moon sign, like according to the moon signs. But I've put it on hold. I've left the setup just like that, and the sequence of cards that's going to go in uh, till Taurus season. The last video I did was Taurus, and it hasn't got any. It suddenly didn't get any views. My shorts, the shorts that I've uploaded, are getting a lot of views. So it means that the messages on those messages need some time, and I knew that I had need to wait till Taurus season for that energy to open up and be relevant in the present moment. The twin flame journey also teaches us to be present in the moment. In the moment, to be, that's why there's so much polar shifts. That is why there is so much so much activity and so much external challenges that you face, as well as internal challenges that you face once you realize that you are on a spiritual path, wherever you might be soulmates, twin flame, or divine counterpartship. It's because it's teaching you to be in the present moment and to see what is happening right now, so that you can, from this point, create an ocean, eternal ocean of what best suits you right now, not in the past, not in the future. So this is basically training to be able to anchor yourself and be still and consistent in the present moment. So the twin flame journey is basically the second phase of your spiritual journey. Where do I give and receive? Butterfly milkweed match. They're seeing that you are a perfect match. They are recognizing that your divine counterpart, soulmate, twin flame. They're recognizing that you're a perfect match. This is especially for divine counterparts. The energetic understanding of each other, even if you all have not met in the physical, there is a recognition that there is a perfect match. There is an energy there in the cosmos and also incarnated here on earth, you know the energy is present, and there is a perfect match of your energy right now. They might be the divine masculine collective is in their higher self right now. So this is if you are resonating as a divine in the divine feminine polarity, this is why they have gone through an intense period of the dark night of the soul, and now they're feeling they have awakened and they're rising slowly and steadily. They need they they spend some time in the 3D as well, about 24 hours, and then for us a couple of days in the fourth density, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. And they kept rising. They spent time in all the densities, and they met the divine feminine counterpart uh, uh, at source. So the divine feminine counterpart was actually the one that was predominantly masculine. So that's where we have reached right now when it comes to the polarities of things. So um, the divine counterpart that used to be predominantly in masculine energies and retained their masculine pola- uh, sorry, shifted the masculine polarity at the recognition of the energy, right? Recognition of the energy into divine feminine, and up until the physical meet, they were still functioning out of divine masculine polarities. At the meeting, like I had mentioned earlier, one divine counterpart reached the higher self, and the other was shifted polarity. So you at the first meeting, you might have realized that you shifted polarities into the divine feminine. From there, we have gone through quite a bit of shifting and learning, but from the 1010 portal, 10th of October 2022, that portal, the divine, the one who retained the divine masculine polarity, sorry, the one who switched into divine feminine polarity, ascended higher, switched into the divine feminine polarity at the first physical meeting of their divine counterpart. They are the ones who walked through the portal and merged with the high priestess and met the higher self of their divine masculine, though in energy form. And on the physical plane, they were going through an intense dark night of the soul, like a very, 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 very intense dark night of the soul experience. Up until the 2-2 portal, they were still going through, and it suddenly ended, and there was a massive, massive awakening and understanding. And now, the about yesterday, the divine masculine counterpart met the hierophant, the high priestess, the high priest, finally, and they started working together. So the energy that the divine feminines were working with was the hierophant energy. You all might have seen the hierophant energy at play around you, outside of you, and you were in the high priestess mode, and you were recognizing the energy as being your higher self, your divine masculine polarity, that you had to shift out of at the first meeting, physical meeting with your divine counterpart. It's beautiful. What if everything is already working out? Ladybug charm. This is a very charmed journey, honestly. Everything, every moment of doubt that you have, because you're programmed to question everything. Every time you start questioning something on this journey, you get an answer immediately, no matter who it is, no matter where it's coming from. There's always a confirmation that everything is working out perfectly, no matter how horrible it might get physically, mentally, emotionally. The spirit of this journey is so beautiful. It's very healing. It's very soothing. It's calming. It's very informative. It gives you so much knowledge of the cosmos, of our own world, our history, of the true knowledge. Pockets of you will crack the code, that the passwords and the codes of your physical world reality, and so much will open up in terms of knowledge for you. Whether you're seeking it or not, it will appear in front of you, whether you have anything to work any work to do towards it or not. It will open up to you, and it will be such a wholesome and fulfilling experience at every step of the way. What do I know without knowing why or how? Walnut tree crack. Okay, let's get. So you will crack the code. You will definitely crack. You'll be cracking the codes of the universe, the cosmos, the world, everything. All the three sciences: physics for the physical world, material world, um, metaphysics for the mental world, the psychological world, and uh, occult sciences for the spiritual world. Look at that. The lovers. This is the twin flame card. And justice. We have Gemini and Libra here. Beautiful. I'm going to take these two cards and I'm going to keep it here. There's balance. There's that symphony. You're creating an eternal orchestra in balance and harmony. And this is harmony, and this is that the entire internal dialogue, 2222 internal dialogue of the twin flame. So right now, if you are interacting with your masculine polarity, you're like creating a symphony, like music of your own kind here. You could be either you or your divine counterpart could be a Libra Gemini. This is looking like a Libra Gemini. Me and my counterpart are Libra Gemini. So, but archetypes of Libra are basically justice is one of the supreme virtues, and love is the lovers is the frequency of twin flame. Generally, we see on the right away the original tarot cards deck. We see Archangel Metatron. He's writing the symphony for you and your other incarnation here on this planet. Anything else? Something that happened last year in 2022 around Libra season. October 10th is Libra season. So I was talking about this portal that opened up. This is a 10 card as well, right? So from the 1010 portal to the 1111 portal, 1111 is the twin flame portal. Uh, See, love is a frequency for perfect communication, right? So when the divine feminine was sent to the source and she was in her higher self frequencies, she actually understood how to communicate with the divine masculine's higher self, and this portal made it possible for the higher self to affect energetically physical world signs and synchronicities. All right, so it was actually giving you, if you'd asked for a sign for the higher self of your divine masculine being here in the physical world, you would have got signs and synchronicities. But this is also talking about the new signs and synchronicities that are coming through, because that patch of signs and synchronicities has ended, because at that point, October 10th to November 11th, 2022, that's a number six a year. 2022, added up three twos, is six. The Lover's card is a number six card, right? So last year, the Divine Feminine spent most of the time energetically connecting and physically connecting with the higher self of the Divine Masculine. It might have not come through the actual uh, physical incarnation of the divine counterpart of your soul in the body. They might You might have been in separation or no contact, physical separation or no contact. There might have been blocks in communication, but the energy of the Hierophant, their higher self, was there with the High Priestess, the Divine Feminine's higher self, here on planet Earth. Now that those synchronicities have ended. Why? Because the higher self has found the physical body, and it has merged, integrated. So now the higher selves are interacting through the physical body of the divine counterpart path. So be prepared for new signs and synchronicities. Let's see if we have anything coming forth from this deck. One more card. Now, let's take the Two of Pentacles. This is like the divine masculine, the higher self of the divine masculine, and the higher self of the divine feminine, locked in the perfect frequency and harmony and symphony. Now, like this new portal that came out, like the 2-2 portal. I was talking about February 2nd, 2023, and Ten of Pentacles, your resources. This has got something to do with resources. Both your resources seem very stable. You might have got some payout, or you might have balanced out your financial situation once and for all in the way that you were due. Justice was due in a due in financial situation. It seems to have come through completely. Let's see. This is the past, right? This is the past. This section is the past. Past, present, and future are just sequences, right? So they're not. So if you reflect back on this portion, you might if you didn't get a chance to experience the energies from the 1010 portal to the 2-2 portal. It's the time to do that now. So let's see the present, what's happening in the present. Dropping burdens, dropping baggage. 10, another ending. 10-10, we have the Wheel of Fortune here again. We have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here as well. It's time to take it forward. It's time to take it forward, take charge of the situation. The feminine is kind of this Queen of Wands energy is coming up. The Queen of Wands energy is changing. It had it, the cards in the tarot cards. The Queen of Wands energy was in recent times, possibly the last 2 years. It was um, it was coming off as very manipulative and controlling. It was basically taken up by the karmic collective. This card was claimed by the karmic collective quite a bit. The karmics were turned utterly evil and criminal, refusing to take a step back and let the divine collective rise up, interfering with the divine collective. Now that is being dumped. That has ended. We have 10-10. We have 10 of Pentacles here. They were trying to control the financial, material world resources, this Queen of Wands. And now we have basically shifted and closed that energy sufficiently where we can drop the burdens and release our material world resources for us. Let's see what's coming up in the immediate future. So this is another portal here. I was talking about the 2-2 portal. It just came to me right now. So, and it's also a kind of speaking about the 10-10 portal, right? It's like the 2-2 portal is bringing about signs and synchronicities from other realms, different realms. Okay, it it's the dream realm, the death realm, the spirit realm, um, also the celestial realms of the seraphim, the uh, the angels that surround God's throne are seraphim. They are the supreme archangel. The seraphim are made up of four archangels. That is what is written in the books, but energetically, I feel Raphael is also included, the fifth archangel, in the mix. And I feel that we have healed the energies of Archangel Lucifer quite a bit, and he has been included back there in the Supreme Archangel. So there is Archangel Metatron that we see on the Lover's card here. Uh, Archangel Michael that we see on the Temperance card, who is the guardian angel of twin flames. Archangel Metatron is the scribe of God, so he's kind of writing a beautiful symphony and orchestra. He's been writing a beautiful symphony and orchestra, and also consulting with the Lord of Dreaming, that is Sandman, consulting with the Void, that I channel from with Cold Fire. Cold Fire is the entity inside the Void. Also, a death, the actual death, and all the realms of the undead, which include purgatory, and also the underworld, that is Hades' realm, right? So Neptune is also of importance here. Neptune's trident. There is some connection going on between Gemini and Neptune right now, as I'm sensing it. There's the star here. There's some kind of Aquarius connection. The age of Aquarius, yes, technology. The mind technology of uh, people on a spiritual path who have reached twin flame union, internal union, y'all will start seeing that your technology is sending you improved, more pleasant, more uplifting, more exploratory in nature, more accepting, more balanced uh, content on the internet, connecting you to things that you need to hear, watch, read right now. There's a lot of knowledge gathering that's happening with the Apple showing up here. Second house resources, not resource, not resources in the form of knowledge. You all are helping make the AI more in tune with the divine and more in tune with organic intelligence. You have the High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck. Tower card. This card for me is this depicts cold fire. This is the void in the background. It's like one of the tesseracts it's like the tesseract in Interstellar. Whatever you need to process when your mind is in the void, it will create a scenario, and it will be projected outside in your material world reality. The scenarios here, if they are not as they are in the material world reality, they will be processed in the subconscious. So most of my uh, processing over here, out here, of the shadow side, the dark side, of our existence happened in the physical world reality, in physical world situations, and more of the creative aspects, the light side of things. The darkness was getting pushed out of the light side in my dreaming. So I was just getting, like, things that I need um, and, uh, to digest and discard uh, in my subconscious. So that is still processing information that needs to go right. So this hooded figure for me in this Knight of Swords card uh, is cold fire, and this is the void, and these are the new spirit. This is the new spirit guide that he has activated or created in the void. He was the only entity in the void, right? And it was like he first showed you the process of elimination through this card. The energy was showing his process of elimination. So every mind that jumps into the void basically gets sent to deletion, but there are some, very, very few, that he actually helped process everything inside the void so it doesn't affect their physical world, their waking world, or their sleeping world. That I saw him working on some minds, but he discarded most of them. The one that he left was my divine masculine counterpart, as well as my highest level soulmate, right? And I only saw my divine masculine counterpart's face there in the void, and I would see others in shadows. Like, I wouldn't see anybody's face, but I would see them being passed, and I would just know that if they've been deleted or if they've
if they've been retained, changed, and allowed to refresh, rejuvenate, and process. The only face that I saw and energetically that I felt, because they were very closely connected to me, right? Even in the void. And also there were other energies that I felt, but they possibly hadn't played out. They were new energies, and that's why now he's created this new knight that's coming from the void, right? Knight of Swords. So instead of naming him the Dead Prince, let's like name him the Void Prince, the Knight of Swords, activated by cold fire. If you are on this channel, if you're subscribed on this channel, if you're watching this, uh, you will definitely be getting some information of what you need to exorcise the demons, the archons. The demons are the thought forms that the karmics, the evil karmics, the nasty karmics planted in your mind. And also the archons. Archons are the frequencies, the thought forms that the matrix people, artificial intelligence mind put in your uh, put in your mind, right? So it will show you, it will just show you what needs to be discarded. So either it's a demon or an archon, it doesn't matter. It the knight of swords will just show you what you need to discard, and it will bring it out. It'll bring it out from hiding and out into the open in the sky for you to exterminate these, like out in the physical. So a lot of things that you are needing to discard from your mind will show up. What is mainly showing up is this toxic, very toxic karmic feminine who has been playing the victim, as well as very, very evilly dominating and controlling and manipulating uh, people. Very, very. This is somebody who's going to uh, most definitely go to prison. The list of crimes is endless, and uh, over here, this could be male or female. It's an energy. The people who have tapped into this energy and functioned under this energy are, let's just say, Six of Cups. This was something of a past life thing that they kind of they've been making this mistake. They've been repeating this, say, this karmic, toxic karmic feminine. They have been told a lifetime after a lifetime to fix this. It's like somewhat of a storyline where they it's always the same thing. Every single time they show up as this lost toddler, this toxic feminine energy shows up as this lost toddler. They find people to give them love. They take the love, they convert these people into doing their bidding. Could be matriarchs, mother figures, or just caring, nurturing feminine energies, male or female. They will evoke this side of your nature, the nurturing, caring, supportive side of you, of your soul. They will evoke it and immediately start taking advantage of you doing that. But something happened where they hit the self detonate button and they exposed themselves in this lifetime, and it was destined. It was kind of destined that if this lifetime you're going to be exposed, because lifetime after lifetime, this Toxic karmic feminine energy has been disturbing the divine order, divine sequence of things, outright harassing the divine collective. So, and creating a lot of chaos and disharmony, and also gathering a lot of followers. So, misleading, misguiding uh, the rest of the karmic collective, as well as the matrix collective. And it's been going on for a lifetime after lifetime. So you might have never met this toxic karmic feminine soul in your previous lifetime, or this energy in your. If you've just seen that a lot of people function under this energy, and you've had falling out with them, falling out with people who suddenly, like, caught this energy. It's this energy that is meant to be deleted by the uh, divine collective, soulmates, twin flames, or divine counterpart. It doesn't make a difference. The entire divine collective is in on this. I'm sensing that the karmic collective has also backed off, and have actually realized that this is the energy that has been messing about with them. And they're also very, very, very very upset by it. Even the matrix collective, they're like, no, like, this energy has manipulated the artificial intelligence quite a bit, and destroyed the casting of the matrix, which is supposed to be very closer to paradise. The star seeds have stepped in because that's how they get to know, through artificial intelligence, projection medias. Those frequencies get sent out into outer space for the star seeds to see. Whatever they were seeing that was being circulated on the internet and the media was very alarming and very, very disturbing. The outright bad quality of very trashy media, trashy news circulating, very demoralizing, like depressing media being circulated all over the internet was very worrisome for the star seeds that have not incarnated, the guardians of the star seeds that have incarnated here on planet Earth. That's why they kept moving. They have kept moving closer and closer and closer, and finally, they are also releasing the information, the actual IPs, the location to the surveillance system. They're giving they're giving information on the people who have actually harnessed this energy, and with complete awareness. So now they are targeted, this energy, the people who were harnessing this energy, this toxic karmic feminine energy, who is who is now going to be recognized as a big criminal. The technology is kind of um, star seeds are helping technology, surveillance technology, pick this up and put it out into the open. It's like a public trial. It's a community trial thing. The authorities may have suggested that it's pointless us arresting them because they'll get out on bail. It has to be a community trial. So this energy is getting a community trial. Five of Swords. The one they've been playing victim, and now they have been recognized as the culprit. Because the thing that they were claiming to be a victim of, those crimes were very, very very candlestick and very gruesome, right? They were claiming to be victim of something very gruesome and very dark. So they couldn't claim to be a victim unless and until they had done the crime. It was that dark and it was that dangerous, right? So something to do with purgatory, again with the hangman showing it as the vampire nocturnal creature, like a vampire bat, right? So there were some foul play with this. The, I mean, this toxic feminine energy basically used toxic karmic feminine energy basically used occult to bring some souls from purgatory, very exceptionally low vibrating souls from purgatory, and here on earth, and use those souls and those vessels that souls were hosted in to harass the divine collective in many ways. And now an entire community is kind of realizing it right now. Entire community is realizing it right now as we speak. And later on, I think the higher self of the divine feminine uh, is a kind of guiding the mental energy and sending this spirit guide, this knight of the void prince, the knight of swords in the astral plane, in the akashic records, in the mental plane, through the mental energy channels, to the ether, basically through the ether. And we have the six of cups here again. She's sending the spirit guide through the ethers and exercising this energy wherever this energy is housed, like in places, objects, just kind of extracting the mental information, anything that they might have spoken to anyone. All of that mental information is coming out. There might be thunderstorms or just uh, no rain and just like a lot of wind blowing suddenly in this next a couple of months. Might be thunderstorms around the world. So that this is the high priestess, the cosmic higher self of the divine feminine collective, activating a new spirit guide that's come from the void. uh, Not activating, sorry, giving instructions. It's already been activated by cold fire, the entity of the void, right? It's already been activated and sent out of the void, this spirit guide. And now the higher self of the divine feminine are sending them around the cosmos and the ether to exorcise this toxic karmic feminine energy. And this is coming up in the immediate future, so it's going to happen over the next, possibly over the next 2 months at least, till Gemini season. Yeah, we have the World card and the Chariot, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles here, and we have the Nine of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So the mount, the vehicle of the new spirit guides was unleashed in 2021, towards the end of 2021, right? And there was there was some kind of investment done in this research of the new spirit guides that are coming through in the spiritual sciences, or um, organizations that are spiritual. So you might want to go and check out a spiritual organization. I know of Vedanta Society, Swami Vivekananda's uh, spiritual society. So you might want to go and check out what they were talking about, what their research was about around the end of 2021, because there was something about why are the resources so low, where are the resources getting drained. That kind of investigation was being done by the mount. So whatever the spirit guides are riding, horses or any other animals or birds, wherever it might be, those spirit guides is mounts, the vehicles, right, were sent. The energy of the vehicle was sent around towards the end of, to research why is it that where has all of the material world resources that were 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 available and set out for the divine collective, the spiritualists, and to learn more about spirituality as well as the sciences, scientific research that was going to bring about science and spirituality together. Where did the resources go missing? And the link will be found. The people who have been functioning under this toxic karmic feminine energy, could be male or female, they're going to be found out in all local communities by the local people. Like vocally, the locals are going to start speaking up about them. But it's always good to get some information from organizations that have been doing good research on these matters, these topics that affect our day-to-day lives, not just our spiritual aspects. Of course, if we are running low on money, material world resources, and we have no idea why is this, it seems a little out of balance and unfair, right? So why was that happening? What is the cosmic cause of it? That kind of investigation started. So 2022 kind of spent time investigating the matters, and it's the last step of that investigation. And we have 10, 10, 10 here, like, dropping the burden, done with the investigation, shifting out of that and into, we have unlocked this, which is something that we were still conducting research on. 10 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So it's the last step in the present moment, and I think it's going to last for another uh, couple of months, and then it's just going to be out in the open in the fifth and sixth month of this year. That is the Gemini season, right? uh, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer season is something that we will see this toxic feminine energy completely exorcised and exterminated from the entire cosmos. Right now it's coming out, something's coming out in your local communities regarding the money that this energy was, the person's functioning under this energy purposely, on purpose, knowingly, their crimes, their financial crimes are coming out into the open. They're dropping the load off. And people who this energy was manipulating, they're just like dropping the load off because they're seeing something new forming, new spirit guides coming through, not just their vehicles like going around and around. Let's get one card to clarify the past section. Like I was saying, this investigation was being conducted um, all of 2022. But something came through in the 1010 portal, that is the October 10th, uh, 2022 portal, and until the 11/11, that is November 11, 2022 portal, some real crucial information, like, there might have been like a, um, you might have gotten a download in your mind. There's a pocket of knowledge and information which has slowly and gradually unfolded until the 2/2 portal, that is the 2nd of February portal. Let's clarify the connecting energy. Let's get a card to clarify the connecting energy between the immediate past and the present. That is the Lovers and the Ten of Wands. Let's see what baggage did. Oh wow. Okay, we have the Temperance card. Delays, unnecessary delays. So there are some events when it comes to our finances, right? Or yeah, our material world that we have to conduct, that they have to happen, we have to do it, we need information for that uh, at a certain time, at the perfect time. Now this energy was causing it's 6 o'clock, causing delays, was causing delays on purpose. It was done on purpose. Energy manipulation was the people who knowingly used the toxic karmic feminine energy that is there in was there in the environment, used it to cause delays in this dropping of burdens. That event was possibly delayed by 2 years. By 2 years, this knowledge of how to drop your baggage, of to let go what of what you are supposed to let go, so that um, your your actual opportunities of creating abundance and wealth, like you opening up to lack consciousness. If you're burdened, you have like something weighing down on you, so your energy is weighed down. There is a limit, limiting function on your capabilities, right? Energetic capabilities. So you cannot tap into the abundance consciousness aspects when you are burdened, when you have baggages. And there is this energy. The Temperance card is also it's Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a fire sign, so the Queen of Wands. Like the elemental aspects match. So this energy was manipulating the spirit world, using the spirit world, as well as the souls from purgatory to kind of cause energetic depletion of energy, mental energy drainage, a lot of energy manipulation of very different kinds, very different kinds, like 10 different kinds, right? uh, to cause a lot of delays. And now that has shifted and ended. Let's get a card to clarify the Ten of Pentacles here in the present section. Yes, this wealth has been released. The community's wealth, the community kind of has, it's been restored, this information on this wealth that this person was manipulating energetically and keeping it away from the community, the divine collective community, as well as the local communities wherever they were functioning. That has been liberated. That's been liberated and circulated back now. It's circulated back into the world as we speak. Yeah, and she was this toxic feminine, karmic feminine energy was keeping our taking our emotional energy reaction for the emotional energy that was coming out of always the inability to see our material world resources being in our hands, a possible separation from physical world separation, being more strong, mental blocks, the emotional energy that was coming out. She was using that and she was bottling it up and creating this kind of disorder in our actual physical movement and then time management, so that we missed the events of actually utilizing the money or resources or seeing where they are. Like we were missing out on seeing where they are. She was using emotional manipulation. She was bottling up the painful emotions and using that and inflicting that on us, possibly speaking those emotions into waters, liquid substances, etc. Some opportunities that would allow us to move around the world, sorry, were taken away. Like we were being made to be afraid of stepping out into the world and to go to the places where we are going to get our wealth. This is what the energy was doing. Let's see what's the connecting energy between the present and the immediate future. That is, we are going to clarify the Queen of Wands and the Tower. Justice. Yeah, it's got started with the Justice. Here is the final step. We're moving into ultimate justice, where this energy is going to be exposed and all their crimes exposed, all the entities that they used exposed, all the demons, archons exposed. And justice, final justice. Like this is official worldwide justice for this kind of evil crime, and they're going to be facing courts, legal issues through the justice system, worldwide justice system. It's like the world court, the world court, United Nations court. These people are, there's going to be like a collective uh, sentencing of all of these people, and they're going to be on that list. All of these people who um, were knowingly functioning under this toxic karmic feminine energy. This is a worldwide justice coming through. Right, great. Okay, so let's clarify the High Priestess. We have the Father of Wands, yes, the Hierophant energy here in the physical realm and the spiritual realm. The higher self, oh sorry, the divine masculine counterparts have merged with Hierophant energies, their higher self energies. So the student and master are one. So they are able to wield the, so this toxic karmic feminine energy is showing up as the Queen of Wands, right? And here is the King of Wands that now has knowledge on how to be this energy, since it is here with the High Priestess. So this is the masculine energy in the higher self energy. So the masculine in the higher self energies, right? This is the divine masculine, using the knowledge from the higher self, working a higher self of the divine feminine, that is the High Priestess, as well as working with their higher self energies here in the physical plane. So the spiritual plane knowledge that is coming through from the High Priestess, that is the higher self of the divine feminine, and that is being used. That is a spiritual aspect of it, and the Hierophant energies are right there with them in the physical. The higher self energies are right there in the physical, working with them. Divine feminine, y'all might have uh, experienced this all throughout the 1010 portal, 10 portal to the 1111 portal last year. One card for the immediate future, Eight of Swords. Yes, they're going to be trapped. This energy is going to be trapped. It's going to be it's going to be trapped. That's all I'm getting. This energy is going to be contained and trapped and made deactivated, on the way to be deactivated. You might find that these people have disappeared completely out of everything. Their profiles gone missing, etc. Online profiles gone missing. Uh, their family members, their friends that they had introduced as their real flesh and blood family, and the friends that they grew up with, the college colleagues, the institutes, organizations, all of them also completely shut down. It's like they've moved into a non-existence. Their akashic records are basically getting deleted. That's why they're like in captivity here for a while till their akashic records are getting deleted. Activity in first exposed and held in captivity here, captivity, and then deleted from the akashic records. Now let's get one fairy Lenormand oracle cards for each past, present, future, and then bottom of the deck to close this reading. We have the clover, good omens. There's good luck. 1111, as I said that on the clock. Six of Pentacles. The new spirit guides that come from the spirit realm, the realm of the fairies. They were resting sometime in the past. It's like luck was resting in the past, moving in and out of their realm and into our realm for some time. They were resting and getting some information from our in our realm, and then going to their realm and processing it. And now they've got a six of diamonds, a six of pentacles, that they have got. They found a sort of harmonious understanding of how they can communicate communicate to the divine collective that they are watching over them, and these that they are up. They're the new spirit guides here. They're getting new information. They're collecting. They're helping. There's like helper elves. We are around right now. We are just resting so that we learn this new information that's coming through. I can connect you with the new to connect you with the new spirit guidance. Arrange your material, your physical world, things according to the new spirit guidance. For the present, crossroads. So, like I was saying, the all the parallel reality that the two souls incarnated here on this in this timeline, all of that, all of it that they have missed out on in love, luck, and material world abundance, an alternate reality was created of both the divine counterparts, and they were separate first, and now those alternate realities kind of merged here, have merged here, and now there's a new timeline. There is a new timeline opening up of the two counterparts together. It's like a big reveal once this emotions that were bottled up have been dumped and have come out into the open. You're actually seeing the new timeline, and the world through the two counterparts are seeing that their timeline, their destiny is one, their realm, their entire existence. The information is here in their hands. This is possibly the divine masculine counterpart looking at it for the first time, seeing from where the divine feminine counterpart has come, where they have come, uh, through all of these different lifetimes and timelines and realities, and this invisible reality coming together, and how does it look going forward, looking back and then looking forward into it, right? 22. This is a two card, and then it falls on the two of pentacles, that is so 2 2. And then we have 22 here. So we have 22 22, our very own 22 22 here. 32, moon card, full moon, 8 of hearts, 8 of cups. We have 8 and 8 here. Something's definitely shifting. Today's the full moon, right? And also beginning of Pisces season. We are still in the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces season, right? So the seed is getting planted. The seed of, by the next full moon, this load of crap will end, and you all will begin your new journey there, energetically, physically, possibly, most definitely energetically. Like you all will know that both of y'all are together and you're doing life together. It would just be like, um, just about time to physically start living your life together. So this fortnight, these 2 weeks, this lunar cycle, today is a new moon. From new moon to the next full moon is going to be phenomenal. We're getting the Pisces and Aquarius cusp as well in this. And then we're going to move into Pisces season, where a lot of subconscious activity begins. New dreams, new dreams. That's why the title says internal dialogue is important. And I didn't say monologue, I said dialogue. You need to start. And the subconscious is the divine masculine. So if you are finding yourself in the divine feminine polarity, you're uh, you are going to have to start working on your dream channel and connecting properly with your dreams, doing some meditation before going off to sleep, writing out what you saw in your dreams as soon as you wake up, as in the form of automatic writing, some dream analysis, some dream scenario studying, some research on dreaming itself. It has to be, it needs to be conducted so that you can have a better communication with your subconscious mind in your waking hours. It's your divine masculine, so this is a chance to improve dream communication with your counterpart, that is the divine masculine counterpart. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. I have an orange as an offering. The coconut vendor didn't come today. He didn't drop off my daily coconut, so I have an orange. um yeah, it's amazing. I've had an orange up here, like, it was completely dark green when I got it in a bag of, like, sort of light oranges. There was this really dark green orange, and I didn't know what to do for it. So I made it. I just kept it here on my tarot desk, and then it turned this color by the end of it. But then it was rotten, so we stuck like two incense sticks in it and let them run out, and then we dropped it at a crossroads to release the demons and the devilish energy that this Queen of Wands had trapped in our world. We intentionally dropped it off at the crossroad, possibly a bunch of crossroad demons and the King of Crossroads, which in the series Supernatural is Crowley. Aleister Crowley is associated with Lucifer, or Satan, not Lucifer, like the devil himself. Like, Crowley moves on to being the king of hell. So that was massive energy. That is massive energy, guys. Like, and it just like, it's fascinating because I ate all the other fruits, and now only the oranges are left, three of them, and I'm going to offer one per reading, all the three readings that I do, and then I'm going to eat them for dinner with some cheddar cheese. So I was just thinking about how that orange was green, and this is like they I bought them like this. I got them like this orange, and I it's like it's my favorite fruit. Like mango is delicious, but if somebody offered me the yummiest orange and the yummiest mango or any other fruit, the yummiest version of that fruit, I'd always pick up orange. Orange is really one of my favorites. So my connection with this fruit is amazing, and this color. Like I never really liked wearing this color or anything of that sort. But last year, I kind of found a traditional Indian outfit of this color. Suddenly, my aunts and my mother and my sister, like they keep even my father, for that matter, they always keep buying some clothes for me and then putting it in my cupboard, in my wardrobe. So I discovered it was an orange. It was coral. It's a coral or yeah, that kind of color, but not more peachy, more orange, right? Of that sort. So it that color looked like the setting sun, and this also looks like the setting sun. And I realized the best time for me to do tarot readings is at least one of them during a sunset. There's this beautiful light that shines on the table. So that was the sunset before the new moon night. Please plant seeds. These can be intentional seeds. The seed that I would recommend planting, if you whenever you're listening to this video, is to intentionally plant the seed of improving the internal dialogue with the other half of you. If you're in the masculine polarity with the divine feminine polarity, do some research on the two polarities. This is subconscious, conscious, negative, positive, and balancing them out. Beautiful twin flame internal dialogue. You all can sing to each other. Like, you can intend to be in the masculine polarity, singing to the feminine polarity, being in the feminine polarity, singing to the masculine polarity, or sing a duet. Uh, make a symphony. Make that a habit. Plant this seed in the new moon energies. Whatever seeds you plant in the new moon energy intentionally, it will grow. It will grow in a beautiful tree. And when the time comes, in the that is the full moon to end things, you will know the weeds that are surrounding that, poisonous weeds, to remove. So I hope this helped. I will see you in the next reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like me to channel messages according to your specific situation, and also connect with your energy and the energy is connected with you. My next is going to be Timeless Tarot, all signs, love readings for all the entire zodiac. I will get to it in a few. Bye then. Until then, take care.